반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Goo Ji-suk angrily grabbed Choi Myung-ji by the collar, accusing her of killing their parents. Shin Yeo-jin, watching from the side, was shocked and yelled at him to stop. But Goo Ji-suk, consumed by rage, refused to let go. He told Choi Myung-ji that everyone believed she was the real murderer. As he tightened his grip, Choi Myung-ji gasped for air, unable to speak, only able to plead for help with her eyes. Feeling the situation was getting out of hand, Shin Yeo-jin reached for her phone to call the police. Just then, Yoon Sung-ho appeared and revealed that Choi Myung-ji had killed Eugene. Shin Yeo-jin was stunned, exclaiming that Choi Myung-ji was the one responsible for Eugene's death. In the midst of this chaos, Goo Ji-suk was focused on finding decisive evidence about his father's company. He turned to Danny and told him to hurry since Chairman Shin seemed to be catching on their investigation. Danny searched for the security servers of Hyesung Group but found no concrete proof that Shin Yeo-jin had illegally targeted companies. He reported that while there were morally questionable circumstances, there were no legal issues that could be used against her. Goo Ji-suk, frustrated by this, wondered how there could be so many company hands without any solid evidence. Then Danny brought him a strange document with vehicle numbers listed, which seemed meaningless. But as Goo Ji-suk looked at it again, he recognized one of the numbers. It was linked to the car his parents had driven before their deaths. He became horrified, realizing that these could be the vehicles Shin Yeo-jin had used to stage accidents, possibly even killing more people. He ordered Danny to track down the owners of the vehicles to see if his suspicions were true. Danny returned soon with shocking news. All the vehicles listed, including his parents' car, had been involved in fatal accidents. Goo Ji-suk, overwhelmed by the revelation, clenched his fist and vowed to expose Shin Yeo-jin's crimes by gathering the families of the victims and filing a police report. Yoon Sung-ho, who had been quietly observing, was unsure about the truth of the situation, believing that Shin Yeo-jin couldn't be involved in such killings. As they dug deeper, they found a name they couldn't identify, a rental car registered under Lee Duna. Goo Ji-suk's eyes widened when he recognized the name. It turned out that Lee Duna was actually Yoon Yeo-jin. This revelation caused panic among them, as it seemed impossible that Shin Yeo-jin would have killed her own daughter. Yoon Sung-ho suggested that only Director Choi, who had worked with Chairman Shin for a long time, could have accessed the security server. When they confronted Director Choi, he seemed startled and nervous. Yoon Sung-ho pressed him, and Director Choi reluctantly admitted that he had kept the vehicle numbers in the server on Choi Myung-ji's orders. He explained that Choi Myung-ji had helped him get promoted and instructed him to store the information for a later time. Director Choi denied any involvement in the deaths, claiming he was unaware of the full extent of Choi Myung-ji's actions. Yoon Sung-ho and Goo Ji-suk pieced things together. If Director Choi's story was true, Choi Myung-ji had used him to further her own agenda, possibly orchestrating the deaths to cover up her involvement in the company hands. They were left stunned by the truth, and Buhana, overhearing the conversation, mentioned that Duna had recently regained her memory and contacted someone at Chairman Shin's house. Director Choi's eyes widened at the name, recalling that 6 years ago, Choi Myung-ji had asked him to investigate Lee Duna's family connections, which he had found puzzling. This connection only deepened the misery of Choi Myung-ji's role in the events surrounding their families.
'Cause you are beautiful, a beautiful stranger.